All right, so before I start, I want to ask everyone if they could mute their mics so that whenever anyone speaks, it'll be a little easier to hear everyone. All right, let's get started. Can everyone see that? Sweet. All right, so hello everyone. My name is Samir Ansari, and I am serving as the president of the Minority Association of Pre-Health Students for this semester. And welcome to the intro meeting. So what is MAPS? So MAPS is an academic support group that motivates and encourages and prepares pre-health students like yourself in order to become competitive health profession applicants, whether you're applying to medical school, pharmacy school, physician assistant school. Our goal is to help motivate you, encourage you, and provide you with as many resources as possible to help you accomplish that career goal. MAPS is also extremely lucky to have extremely strong ties to the U-Iowa Carver College of Medicine. We are actually a sister organization to SNMA, which is a medical organization with med students similar to MAPS. So we have a lot of faculty, a lot of staff and students who are committed to helping us, mentoring us, providing us with resources, and not just the Carver College of Medicine, but all the grad schools at Iowa. So we have a lot of resources to help everyone who joins be as successful as possible.
So what do we provide as an organization? As an organization, we strive to provide students with the knowledge, the support, and resources that they need to be successful in their pre-health journey. Another main goal of our organization is to provide a sense of comfort to students, because being a pre-health students can be quite scary, and being a pre-health student, you have a whole bunch of questions that you don't have answers to. Like, how do I get shadowing opportunities? How do I get into research? How do I gain clinical experience? And, you know, by joining our organization, we hope to give you that sense of comfort. This organization will also provide you with opportunities to network. You will be introduced to a whole bunch of health professionals like physicians, pharmacists, dentists, and nurses. And you'll also be introduced to admission boards of different professional schools. And our main goal of this organization is to just provide you with those resources and the support you need to be successful in your pre-health journey.
So you guys can do this at the end as well. I've put it in the Zoom chat, but if you would like to join at the end of this presentation, click on that link and put in your information that you can, so you can get event reminders and text reminders about all the events that we have this semester. So now we want to introduce you to the executive board of MAPS. So is Dr. Martinez here?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
So I apologize. I just ran home real quick, and so my son was sort of on me. But yeah, I'm so excited for MAPS this year, even though it's in this kind of virtual format. Yeah, our job, I'm one of the associate deans in the College of Medicine. We want to see you get into health professional school and want to help you as much as absolutely possible. So thanks so much for having this. And we are here for you, truly.
Thank you, Dr. Martinez. Next, we have Dr. Nicole Del Castillo. Dr. Del Castillo, are you here?
Yes. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to meet you guys. I'm the director of the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion with Dr. Martinez at the Carver College of Medicine. And, you know, we've been where you guys have been, and we are excited to help you kind of in your career path. So, again, we're here for you as a resource. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Del Castillo. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, both of these advisors are wonderful, great at mentoring, great at giving advice, and they're a wonderful asset to MAPS. So definitely, if you guys plan to join, utilize them, send them email questions, whatever you want to do, because they're extremely helpful. So next, you have me. So again, my name is Samir Ansari. I am the president of MAPS. I'm currently a senior, and I'm majoring in human physiology on the pre-medical track. Some of my hobbies include tennis and table tennis. And an advice that I have that goes along with the quote by Maya Angelou is that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So I challenge each and every one of you to find a cause or an organization that you're extremely passionate about at Iowa. And before your 4 years are done, do your best to have some type of lasting impact on the community around you.
Hello, my name is Aaron Tran. I will be the vice president for this organization this semester. I know this isn't probably the best picture, but I don't really have that many pictures of myself, but I'm the one in blue and the one with glasses on. I will be a junior this year, and I am majoring in human physiology on the pre-med track, and my hobbies are working out, taking random walks, and listening to music.
Hi everyone, my name is Abby and I will be serving as the Secretary of MAPS this year. I'm a senior majoring in biomedical sciences. Some of my hobbies include table tennis and cooking. And my advice would be do what makes you happy, try your best, and let your hard work build your confidence.
Hi everyone, my name is Julie. I'll be treasurer this year. I am a junior studying neurobiology on the pre-med track, and my hobbies include traveling, volunteering, and cooking and eating food. And my advice is that not everything is going to go your way in college or the way you planned it, but if you just keep working hard and trying your best, everything will work out in the end.
Hello everybody, my name is Tina K. Hassman. I will be the mobile clinic liaison for this semester. I am a junior. I study microbiology and I minor in French. Definitely check out microbiology. There's not many majors in there and it's a really cool study. I love traveling, I love food and knitting. My advice to you all is to take it one day at a time. College is very overwhelming, so just take it one day at a time and do the things that you enjoy.
Hi everyone, my name is Asia. I am the outreach coordinator for MAPS. I'm a senior here at the University of Iowa and I'm studying biology on the neuro track. My hobbies are exploring, team building, and watching movies. And my advice would be that when you hear good advice, share it. It's much easier to build community when you're focused on collaboration rather than competition. So if you can be a resource by sharing cool tips that you hear or resources that you have, you can lift up your friends, and it's really cool.
Hello, I'm David Asidich. I'm the shadowing coordinator this semester, and I'm a senior, and my major is human physiology with a pre-med track. My hobbies include running, cooking, and snowboarding. My advice for y'all would be have an end goal, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Many of y'all are pre-health, and it's a long journey. Some of you guys just want to, picture yourselves becoming a doctor or dentist or what have you, but enjoy the whole process. The process should be enjoyed, and love what you do.
Hi, I'm Gianna CAZARES. I'm going to be the communication chair this year. I'm a junior, and I'm majoring in developmental biology on the pre-med track. My hobbies are reading, traveling, and cooking succulents. And my advice is to branch out and take different types of courses or activities outside of your major, like taking a mythology class or joining student government.
Hi, everybody. My name is Susan Anil, and I am the social chair for MAPS this year. I am a sophomore, and my major is human physiology on the pre-med track. My hobbies include baking, volunteering, and hanging out with my friends and family. And if I could give you guys all a piece of advice, I would say that if you do your best, try at least not to be disappointed in yourself if things don't go your way. Just always remember that your best is good enough.
Hi everyone, I'm Sophia and I'm the Public Relations Chair for MAPS this year. I'm a junior this year and I'm majoring in Human Phys and Global Health along with a pre-med track and a public health interest. It's a lot, I know. My hobbies include reading, working out, and making and watching TikToks, which I did spend a lot of my day doing today. And my best advice to you guys is don't fear failure, let failure lead you to success. As pre-health students, like you guys will all come across really, really challenging, hard classes. And don't let that take control of you. Just go with the flow, know what your end goal is, and just keep pushing forward. Let that fear drive you. Let it drive you.
All right, thank you guys for all your advice. And now we're gonna go over some of the events that we offer and that we're planning to offer this semester.
Okay, so one of the events we typically have is the Vitals Lab. In the Vitals Lab, you will work with medical students and learn how to take the basic vitals of patients. For example, you'll learn how to do things like take the blood pressure of a patient or identify various pulses. And you'll also have the opportunity to have hands-on practice taking vitals in the group that you're in. We also have Suture Lab events during which you'll be guided through the technique and then given a chance to try out suturing on your own. This is a great and really fun opportunity to show off your suturing skills and get hands-on experience on this basic clinical procedure. It's a lot of fun, and obviously because of the situation this semester, things may not look the same as they have in previous years, but these have been really popular events in the past.
And we're also doing our best to figure out a way to do a virtual Suture Lab, so we'll make sure to keep you guys updated about that.
All right, so our graduate student and our admissions panels are very valuable events that we have throughout the semester. And so we have representatives from different professional schools, and those can be students from those schools, or those can be people that are on the admissions team for those schools. And so these are two separate panels, and you have a chance to get advice from these folks. You have the chance to just hear what they have to say and to ask them any of those pressing questions you might have. It's really cool because you get a range of perspective. So be it like different students from different backgrounds, different schools that have had different journeys to get to where they are, or getting both the student perspective and the admissions perspective, which is a little bit more objective and is just a side of it that we don't normally get to see. And so, yeah, you can also get like cool contacts and stuff from these panels, which is really helpful.
So our case-based learning with med students, it's basically done with our current med students at Carver College of Medicine. And in this event, we are presented with real-life scenarios of patient cases, and we are given symptoms and a patient history. And in small groups, we will work together and solve what disease or problem this patient has. The medical students will be there to answer any questions and guide you through it. Of course, this is great experience just to get a little insight on, I guess, what medical students may be looking at. And due to the circumstances this year, this event will be online through Zoom, but it also is a very popular event as well.
As shown on the slide, MAPS offers resume and personal statement workshops and panels throughout the year with graduate students pursuing a variety of health-related professions who speak of their experiences and provide advice. Additionally, in the past, we have held a workshop with the University of Iowa's Career Center and are planning a similar event this year. We have these workshops and panels to provide opportunities for MAP members to strengthen their resumes and personal statements and provide guidance through the application process.
And just another quick reminder for any of you guys who have to leave early, make sure to fill out that Google form in the chat.
So we are also in collaboration with Mobile Clinic, and Mobile Clinic is just straight amazing. So basically what this is just an opportunity for undergraduates and medical students to get patient practice. We go out to different places and different communities and kind of have a clinic for them. And this is mostly headed by Joyce, who's an amazing person. So I will let her take it from there and explain a little bit more about what Mobile Clinic is and how you can get involved.
Oh man, you're too kind. All right. Hi everyone, my name is Joyce. I'm a fourth year medical student. That feels really weird to say because I'm about to graduate and no longer be a student. I'm applying into emergency medicine this coming year and I'm super duper excited. And as Tina K mentioned, I help run the Iowa Mobile Clinic. Many of the board members here also are coordinators or volunteers with Mobile Clinic. It's a fantastic opportunity to get hands-on patient care. When I was an undergrad back in California, I barely got any hands-on patient care. It was like super hard to come by, but Mobile Clinic's nice because like you hit the ground running, you can help patients right away. It's really fantastic. And we primarily focus on underserved communities within Iowa City and as well as surrounding neighborhoods like West Liberty and Columbus Junction. So like a third of our patients are Spanish speakers, a third are like Arabic speakers, a third are English. And there are a lot of different ways that you can get involved with the organization. For example, you can be a registration volunteer, you could do vitals, you can do labs, you can be a scribe, you can be in education, help with general education and health education, things like that. So there's tons and tons of different ways to get involved, and we are doing both in-person clinics with proper protective equipment and everything, of course, as well as telemedicine clinics. So for example, if you have some reason that you don't want to be in person at a clinic, no problem. You can volunteer either as a scribe or a translator on our telemedicine platform, which is also brand new because of COVID. All the new things, just kind of going with the flow, of course. So in order to volunteer, on the next slide, we have a QR code, and I also put the link in the chat box. So you can either just take your phone and go to the camera function and then kind of just hover over it, and then it'll open a little thing that you can click on, and then you can fill out the form. Very simple. It's just your name, your year, and then your email. Make sure it's your email and not your Hawk ID. So it's like first name dash last name @uiowa.edu. And then I'll add you to the icon site from there. Sound good? And if you have any questions whatsoever about either Mobile Clinic or emergency medicine or Carver College of Medicine or any of that fun jazz, I am here to help and would love to chat with all of you. So I stuck my email also in the chat box. Looking forward to hearing from you guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Joyce. And also a little bit more about that. I just want to let everyone know that specifically with Mobile Clinic, it's a really cool opportunity. I volunteered at a couple places in Iowa City, and definitely when it comes to Mobile Clinic, it offers some volunteering things that you won't be able to do at some hospitals or smaller clinics. So Mobile Clinic is definitely a really cool opportunity to check out. Next, we have physician speakers. So of course, Dr. Martinez is a wonderful advisor, a wonderful mentor who comes and speaks all the time for MAPS. We also last year had Dr. Ferguson, who is a clinical assistant professor of dermatology, who came and spoke about why or how she got involved in medicine, the route that she took, and she also showed us some really cool things that she's doing in the Department of Dermatology at the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics.
The Summer Health Professions Education Program, also known as SHPEP. This program is a free, enriching 6-week summer program for undergraduate students who are interested in the healthcare field. Also, if you participate in this program, you will receive automatic admissions interviews at the Carver College of Medicine, College of Dentistry, and Pharmacy. Personally, I was able to have the opportunity to participate in this wonderful program. It is 6 weeks long, and it's just jam-packed with a whole bunch of valuable information. You get to learn so much about the healthcare field. You get to learn about the good side of healthcare, also the bad side of healthcare. You get to learn stuff like health disparities, health equity, and implicit bias. You also get to learn a lot of information that you didn't know that you need to know, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't know about electronic communications or how to properly write an email to a doctor or a professor. And like, I definitely did not know what an email signature is. So if you don't know what that is, it's important. You will learn that in this program. You also get to meet a whole bunch of wonderful people at this program, and at the end of it, you really do feel like family. A lot of misconceptions people have with this program is that it's just work, 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 because you do have like 3 lectures every day for 6 weeks. But it's also very fun. Like, you get to go, you get a free trip to Adventureland. So that's something you get to do when you're in this program. But due to COVID this year, this program is all virtual, but you still get to do all the hands-on activity that you would be, excuse me, that you would be able to do if you were in person. Like, we do send you suture kits, so you get to do suture kits at home, and you get sent dental tools as well, and you get to build your own tooth or something like that. So it's still a very great program to be a part of.
Yep, and Shapep, it's a really cool opportunity. We're going to be offering information sessions to kind of learn more about Shapep and how to apply later this semester as well, and we'll make sure to keep you guys up to date about that.
Okay, so every single time that you come to an event and you are signed up as a member for MAPS, we take note and you get a point. These points lead you to either having a greater advantage when applying for the exec board application, and it also goes towards getting a graduation cord for your senior year. So to be able to get a graduation cord, you need a total of 10 points for 2 semesters, or 5 for a semester if you just were involved for a semester. And we do have seniors on the exec board this semester for this year, so there will be positions opening up at the end of the year that will need to be filled. So this is a great opportunity for you to get involved in MAPS and kind of show us that you are ready to take a greater participation in MAPS.
So now we have some of the events for this semester. Some of these dates are, they could possibly change due to anything that we get from the university about changes or anything like that. But they should all be around the week of the day that's on there right now. So September 10th, which is, I believe, next Thursday, we are having a resume boosting with admissions workshop. So we will have admissions directors from the Carver College of Medicine, dental school, PA school, pharmacy school that will be coming to this workshop, and they will be kind of going over how to get into their school, what to do, how to have the best application. And these people are amazing resources. I mean, they're the ones that are going to be looking at your application and deciding who gets in, who doesn't. So this is a wonderful event to come to. September 23rd, that week, we're still planning to try to have our virtual Suture Lab. Things have definitely gotten a little more complicated now that the university stated that all things need to be online for student organizations, but our exec board is working tirelessly to make sure that we can still provide the same opportunities that we would in person. Next, September 28th, or around that week, we're going to be having a mobile clinic event. Hopefully we'll be, telling you guys a little bit more about mobile clinic, as well as kind of showing you guys, how to sign up, if we need to teach you guys how to take vitals and things like that. October 5th, one of my favorite events, case-based learning. We're going to have it at that date. And then October 19th, that's going to be our research event, where we have someone, a med student from the Carver College of Medicine, come speak about what clinical research is, what research in a wet lab is, how to get involved with research. And we're also planning to have iCrew, which is an organization on campus that helps students get involved with research, and also puts on 2 conferences every year for research at that event as well. So we have, we'll have more events than this, but this is just what we have planned up until October 19th. A couple other miscellaneous things I wanted to talk about. So there's a couple conferences this fall for minority students that I've listed there. Our job as an exec board is to try to get as many MAPS members to these conferences as possible. These conferences are great opportunities to learn more about the health profession, as well as great opportunities to present research on a national level. And it looks very good on applications to do so as well. So we're going to be providing you guys with information on how to sign up for that. And then lastly, MAPS is not just a local organization at the University of Iowa. It's actually a national organization all across the US. So our exec board, we are always getting, other schools that have MAPS. They're always asking us to attend their events, their admission panels, and things like that. Schools like Harvard, Yale, Stanford, all of these schools, Washington University. So these are obviously great schools that have great advisors and mentors as well. And if we ever see any opportunities that they're giving us, we are definitely going to share that with you guys too. So you guys are just going to get a lot of resources and information to help you guys in your careers. Next, so dues for the semester. So every year, MAPS, we charge a small amount for dues. This year, it's going to be $10 for the semester and $20 for the whole year. Usually, when people come for the intro meeting, we had them sign a piece of paper during the intro meeting. This year, it's going to be a little more difficult, but hopefully we can get a way for you guys to fill out that information anyway. But the dues include getting your MAPS t-shirt, which some of the exec board members, as well as myself, are wearing right now. 1 physician shadowing opportunity per semester. So physician shadowing, of course, is still a little iffy because of COVID, but that's another thing we'll talk about in a little bit. Virtual suture lab materials, a graduation cord, and of course, reminders to all the MAPS events and resources that we will be having this year.
Hi, everyone. My name is Judith, and I am the Kaplan brand ambassador for the University of Iowa, and I'll be working with MAPS. So if you guys are thinking about taking a Kaplan course or taking the MCAT, GRE, DAT, PCAT, any of those exams, you can email me and I can give you more information about them and like what Kaplan has to offer. We also have a discount for you guys, which gives you 10% off a Kaplan course. And we will be raffling off a Kaplan scholarship like in the near future in a couple of months. And it'll be worth $2,500. So you definitely want to make sure that you keep an eye out for that email. Also, in addition, this next month in September, Kaplan will be holding free events, plus you guys can get a free study guide for the exam that you're studying for. The free events include like MCAT workshops and just like panels and science review videos. So if you want to sign up for them, you can scan the QR code or you can go to kaplantest.com/free events Iowa MAPS. And if we get enough people to sign up, then we can raffle up another additional Kaplan scholarship. So please sign up. And if you have friends you can share the link with, please do that so that we can give more opportunities to you guys to have a Kaplan scholarship. Thank you.
Thank you, Judith. Judith actually used to be on the MAPS exec board last year, and I think a couple years before that. So she's definitely a great resource if you have any questions about Kaplan, test prep, or the pre-health track in general. So definitely reach out to her. We're lucky to have a Kaplan representative, giving these opportunities to our organization. So obviously there are some events that we most likely can't have this semester because of COVID and not being able to be in person, but we wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what we've done in the past and what we will hopefully be able to do, whether it's next spring or next fall. So here are some of our past events.
Okay, so in the past, we have had graduate student mentoring. So we have students from the Carver College of Medicine, from the physician assistant school, dentistry school, pharmacy school, PT school, you name it. So in the past, we have had this event over at the Carver College of Medicine, and there's a ton of people, and they all look forward to talking to you. It's so fun. You get to know so many different people, and it's formatted in a way where it's kind of like speed dating, which I thought was really, really fun. Although there were some people where I was like, oh, I wish I could talk to them more, or just like, I wish I could just stay and talk to them the whole time because they were just so cool. But it's also cool because, like, even though, like, for me, I'm a pre-med student, I got to talk to some people from the College of Dentistry and, like, the College of Pharmacy, and it was cool to just kind of expand and learn about what they do too. And then in the past too, we've had this event with free food, which was pizza, and there was always like cheese pizza for any vegetarians, and also like a gluten-free option too, which that part I absolutely loved because it was always like the event was always right around dinner time, so I was really, really hungry. So there's a lot of pizza, a lot of people to talk to, and in the end of the day, you get to name off at least like 3 people, if you remember their names, of who you really liked, and then you'll be paired up with a mentor that hopefully you can talk to throughout the rest of your undergrad. Whoops. Okay.
In the past, we've also volunteered at various organizations because this gives our organization an opportunity to give back to our local communities. So in the past, we have gone to the Hope Lodge, Melrose Meadows, and also the Ronald McDonald House. And hopefully those are also things we can do in the future, like Samir was saying. Additionally, we also have, or used to have, an abundance of socials. On the left of the screen, you can see one of our yearly socials at Dr. Martinez's house. It was on Valentine's Day, and I remember eating an abundance of chocolate-covered strawberries and chips and queso, probably more than I should have, but it was a great time. And on the right, you can see MAPS members in the president's box at Kinnick Stadium. And so overall, what these socials are, they give everybody an opportunity to create a relationship with other MAPS members. Additionally, at these events, there are also graduate students, professionals, etc., and you can go around, talk to whoever you want to, and you just learn a lot through our socials.
All right. So in the past, we did physician shadowing and just shadowing in general. Obviously, with everything going on right now, it's kind of tough to do that. But basically what it was is that in person, you would sign up for a day where you spend about 4 hours with a physician at a specific field of study, and you get to see what they do. Just day in a life, kind of. And then below, you can see all the lists of the different types different types of specialties, such as emergency med, family med, internal med, and so on and so forth. So this was a great way to see basically what kind of field you want to go into versus what kind of field you don't want to go to. So I found that to be very beneficial. And however, with everything going on right now, it's kind of tough to do that. So we're putting that on the back burner for now. Basically, the way we did it prior was we'll send out a mass email with everything, with like a survey of what you want to do. You put your first and last name, your major, and overall, like what your top 5 or so specialties you would like to shadow. And we would get back to you whether or not you got accepted for a time slot. But that's basically the overall gist of it. We'll figure out something this semester if we can to do it virtual. If not, we will definitely do it next semester.
So definitely check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're going to be posting resources, opportunities, and information on all of our social media as well. So definitely follow all of those. I'll give you guys a second to take it down, take a picture if you guys want. All right. And here's also QR codes actually. So if you want to scan it real quick, it'll take you to it real quick as well. I'll give you guys a quick 30 seconds on that as well.
Make sure you do follow our social medias because if you don't happen to really look at your emails, looking at social media is a great way to be reminded of when and what events are happening. So please give the social medias a follow.
Definitely. And then, of course, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, Aaron, any of the advisors, as well as any of the exec board members you heard speak as well. We'll all try to answer your question to the best of our ability. You know, our goal, the reason why we joined exec board was to provide you guys with resources and help you guys in any way we can. So that is still our goal. Another thing is, I believe it's this Wednesday, we have the student organization virtual fair. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. Since we kind of had our intro meeting presentation, we won't be re-presenting during that time, but we will be there to answer any questions that you guys have. So definitely come to that. Of course, this semester is definitely very different than the past, but we are still going to try to provide as many resources virtually as possible. So thank you guys very much for attending the meeting. We really appreciate it. Let us know if you have any questions. Don't forget to sign or fill out the form that we put in the chat, and I can do that again. But make sure to fill out that form. And again, make sure to attend that virtual for Wednesday, our next meeting next Thursday. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I think some people might have fell asleep while I was talking.